Hi guys, it's Mrs. Smar. I'm here today to read you another book. This book is called Muncha, 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 and it's by Candace Fleming, and the illustrator is G. Brian Karras. Muncha, Muncha, Muncha. Wonder what that could be about. See anything on there that might munch us something? We'll see. For years, Mr. McGreely dreamed of planting a garden. He dreamed of getting his hands dirty, of growing yummy vegetables, and of gobbling them all up. I like vegetables a lot. But he never once tried it until this spring, said Mr. McGreely. This spring, by golly, I'm going to plant a garden. So he hoed. That's when you take that long tool and you hit it down on the ground and you pull the dirt back and you pull the dirt back. And he sowed. That means he planted and sprinkled the flowers or the vegetables, and he watched his garden grow. Lettuce, carrots, peas, tomatoes. Yum, yum, yummy, said Mr. McGreely. I'll soon fill my tummy with crisp, fresh veggies. My daughter's growing a garden, and I can't wait till she grows good things. But one night when the sun went down and the moon came up, 3 hungry bunnies appeared. Tippy, 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 pat. Muncha, muncha, muncha. Uh-oh. That's the kind of stuff that makes people who plant gardens crazy. We plant those veggies for us, not for the animals to eat. The next morning when Mr. McGreely saw his gnawed sprouts, he was angry. So he built a small wire fence all around his vegetable garden. There, he declared, no bunny can get into my garden now. I don't know about all that. What can bunnies do? They can get through the fence, and they can jump over the fence. Ooh, look at them bunnies. They're thinking about it already. Oh no, that's not good. And the sun went down, and the moon came up, and tippity, tippity, tippy, pat. Spring, hurdle, dash, dash, dash. Muncha, muncha, muncha. Boy, oh boy. Woo. They think they are at the buffet. The next morning when Mr. McGreely saw his nibbled leaves and gnawed sprouts, he was really angry. So he built a tall wooden wall behind the small wire fence, all around his vegetable garden. He huffed. Those floppy ears will never get over it. No bunny can get into my garden now. Wow, look at that. He built a big wall around his garden. Now we can't watch things grow. And the sun went down and the moon came up, and tippy, 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 pat. Dig, scrabble, scratch, scratch, scratch. Spring, hurdle, dash, dash, dash. Muncha, muncha, muncha. The next morning when Mr. McGreely saw his chewed stems, his nibbled leaves, and his gnawed sprouts, he was really, really angry. So he made a deep, wet trench outside the tall wooden wall beside the small wire fence, all around his vegetable garden. "Ha!" he snorted. "Those pufftails can't get under it. They can't get over it. No bunny can get into my garden now." Ooh, he was very angry. Those bunnies were chewing up his garden and he was not wanting to share. And the sun went down and the moon came up and tippy 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 pat. Dive, paddle, splash, splash, splash. Dig, scrabble, scratch, scratch, scratch. Spring, hurdle, dash, dash, dash. Muncha, muncha, muncha. Uh-oh. They figured out a way to get in there, didn't they? Oh no. This is not going to be good. The next morning, when Mr. McGreely saw his chomped blossoms, his chewed stems, his nibbled leaves, and his gnawed sprouts, he was furious. So he hammered and blocked, sawed and stopped, drilled and filled and trapped and locked. And he built a huge, enormous thing before the deep, wet trench outside the tall wooden fence, behind the small wire fence, all around his vegetable garden. "I have outsmarted those twitch whiskers for sure," he exclaimed. "They can't get through it, they can't get under it, they can't get over it. No bunny, no way, no how can get into my vegetable garden now." And the sun went down and the moon came up and tippy 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 stop. The 3 hungry bunnies looked and smelled and touched the huge, enormous thing before them. And tippy 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 pat, the bunnies hopped away. Oh, you think that stopped them for good? The next morning, when Mr. McGreely saw his untouched vegetables, he was happy. "I beat the bunnies," he whooped and did a jiggly wiggly victory dance. Then he climbed over, jumped across, squeezed between, and crawled under until he reached his vegetable garden. "Ah," sighed Mr. McGreely, "at last." Smacking his lips, he picked and pulled up lettuce, carrots, peas, tomatoes, and with his basket overflowing, he reached inside for something yummy. Muncha, muncha, muncha. The rabbits got it. Eeks. Uh-oh. Look. In the end, Mr. McGreely sat down and ate a carrot with the rabbits. Did Mr. McGreely win? No, because he wanted to enjoy planting a garden. And he wanted to enjoy eating all those wonderful vegetables and those bunnies. That'll happen. That'll happen when you plant a garden. It might be bunnies, it might be deer, it might be squirrels. You never know. I hope you enjoyed the book today. I really enjoyed reading it to you. And I can't wait to read you another one next time. I miss you, and you guys have a great day. Bye.